Happy Christmas. We hope you guys are having a good Christmas time. It's actually Christmas Day, although this video will go out on Boxing Day. We're having a little walk, really, to try and walk off last night's buffet food so we can fit our lovely Christmas dinner in. Not everybody knows this, but Jackie's a brilliant cook, and when asked what is your favourite meal, it's always Christmas dinner. Wow, all the trimmings. We're going to be rolling around, and yeah, probably be a lot of methane around in the house later on, if I know Jackie.
That wasn't what I was thinking when you said rolling around.
Oh no. We're going to look like Humpty Dumpty later. Thanks for watching the channel. Now, the channel's small because for those of you that do know, you know that the channel was split into three, and then the Nature Boy vlogs now are one of the offshoots now. Bit of news, maybe New Year's Day, about hopefully we're going to properly kickstart this channel as well. The falconry side's going well. I'm making a bit of effort with the snake channel, but this one is going to change and grow and get a lot better for the new year. But for now, enjoy some serious ups and downs of the last few days of the year. The quirky high of one of the days was probably whilst in bed naked, doing a radio interview about the next week's radio broadcast on an outside site with local radio. Have a listen to that. Bit of sad news along the way, but for you guys, have a lovely Christmas. See you in the new year.
Happy Christmas!
This is Luna. Eagle owls often start breeding during the winter. She's a hand-reared imprint, and we certainly don't need to be breeding European eagle owls. Probably fair to say in the UK no one does anymore. They generally go off to be Harry Potter type pets, and they live for over 60 years, and most of them, people don't spend a lot of time with them after the first few weeks once they're grown up, sadly but true. You can see over there she's starting to scrape, or a nest. They do like to nest on the ground if that's what's available as a big flat space, and she will lay eggs. Of course they're infertile, and we'll remove them after an incubation period. We will let her go broody for a while, and we'll remove the eggs. We have got a male. Eagle owls often will breed. A lot of owls will breed even if they're imprinted on humans and hand reared, but if we were to pair these, we'd be poking holes with a pin in the eggs so that they didn't ever grow or live or hatch or become to anything. Because where would you sell, or who would you give baby eagle owls to, when in the UK there are hundreds and hundreds of unwanted eagle owls, just like there are thousands and thousands of unwanted dogs? It's pretty pointless, and their monetary value to sell a chick would hardly cover the cost of decent quality food to feed the chick up to, say, 4 weeks old before it went to a new home. Just one of those things. Beautiful animals indeed, and as big as an eagle, and as capable of killing large prey as many eagles are. In fact, I think in anger I'd rather be grabbed by a golden eagle than a big female European eagle owl. The way their talons lock together is a slightly different mechanism, well, a different way, configuration, kind of comes in at all four corners. Their grip is, yes, you would struggle to pry one off with a crowbar. Look at the eyes on that beautiful animal. Almost like it's a stuffed animal, almost like those real eyes are glass eyes. The European eagle owl, arguably the biggest species of owl in the world, certainly up there in the top 3 for sure for overall body mass. Look at that. And for those that don't know, of course, those things on its head up there, they're just feathers that stick up. They're not ears, and they're nothing to do with a bird's hearing whatsoever. Hold on. It's even got pollen on its pollen baskets. What's the date? 22nd? 23rd of December in the UK. I'm just about to start a sort of big clean out. I always spot clean and check water bowls, but it's a once a week big clean out for everything. Double check, triple check, you know, that kind of thing. In the reptile room. And weird things have happened the last couple of days. So over there, that little plant had fallen off down on the floor. And then today I've just come in, and this enclosure that's waiting for me to build it really, that's been like this now for 6 months or more, those two panels have fallen forward against this box. Absolutely smacking of an escaped snake or reasonable sized snake or something. But nothing's out. It's weird. Either I've got a ghost in here, or at some point I'm going to suddenly find that something is missing and it's patrolling the room. But as far as I can tell, absolutely not. So a bit spooky, but you just never know. The mangrove looking as good as ever. Time to show you something special. Very poor lighting. That is a baby tarantula, a green bottle blue. The first time I've ever bred them. I've left them with a parent, female, to do it all naturally, and she's looked after this egg case. And I thought, well, I don't know. Gone overdue. I'll have a look and see what's what. And already, I've took the female out for now. There's a grown on little spiderling. Wow, first time I've ever bred or tried to breed tarantulas. They're a species that have got a rep for being quite bad parents, as in any disturbance, they'll eat their eggs. She's done really well, very well indeed. Mum's back in the house, had a bit of a spruce up, she can re-web. And she's got some food to eat, which I'm sure she wants. Bless her.
Nice.
are you doing? Oh, now. Don't sit on that water.
We're now just over halfway through our quest for Daves. We're getting together our 12 Daves of Christmas ahead of our Christmas party this time next week at Long Buckby Library. Tom, whose middle name is Dave.
Hello.
Is at the helm of this. We spoke to our 7th Dave, 20 minutes ago?
Yeah.
So should we try and get Dave number 8?
Come on.
Come on. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning. I've never been first at anything.
Oh, Dave, you're first in our hearts.
Yeah, you are. Although Tommy's lying. Sorry. So tell us about you, Dave, because you spend a bit of your time at Holdenby, yeah?
Yeah, you've had us on the show before because you're very kind to us. I run a company called Raptor Exotics where I go to schools and teach kids about nature and the natural world, and I run Icarus Falconry at Holdenby House where you can book a fantastic experience day flying birds of prey for a Christmas present for someone. How about that?
And you talk about the experience of it. There is nothing that I've done in my life that is quite like having a thick brown leather glove on your right hand and flinging a rare bird into the air and just watching it soar off majestically.
I honestly thought I was on the wrong show for the first half of that, but now I'm with you. Yeah, it actually is one of those.
That's a different Christmas
Tom was
experience.
delving into some of his previous experiences that we didn't want to
actually
hear about. Yeah, gosh.
I've got to say that the brilliant crew that run the experience days, the good thing is people buy these as gift vouchers, hence the plug, but people buy them. We all buy people presents and we think, I don't know, do they really want that? Oh, we're going to get them anyway. And we have people turn up that honestly say, I've been given this as a present. I've no idea let's say my wife bought me this. I've got no interest in birds or bird watching at all. 3 or 4 hours later, best day I've ever had. And that's the beauty of it. It is just an experience like nothing else. Really lovely.
The furthest you've ever had to travel to retrieve a bird that's gone AWOL, Dave?
Furthest I've had to travel, I'm not sure, but I can tell you that not that long ago, maybe 20 years ago, a Lana Falcon took off from Icarus Falconry and got on a warm air current, a thermal, and it was on the Humber Bridge the same afternoon.
Wow.
And another sort of decade ago, we had a big storm and it managed to pry open one of the aviaries and a black kite escaped, and that was also found up at Humberside sort of way. But a couple of weeks later, it took a bit longer.
How'd you get them back?
It just depends. Very often, they end up in people's gardens, or someone that's a falconer gets to hear, another falconer will pick them up. And then through the magic nowadays of social media, they're normally relocated. So that's pretty good. It's a good network, a lot easier with social media because obviously we all can talk to everyone all at the same time.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they've got rings on them that tell us whose they are and what bird it is, who bred them and so on.
Which is your favourite bird of prey?
I used to get asked this all the time when I had my own team of 10, and I used to say the bird that I'm flying now, whether it's a cute, lovable, silent barn owl in a quiet field, a peregrine falcon stooping out the air. But 11 or 12 years ago, I started training a young golden eagle. If I had to pick a favourite, it would be him. Just a special bond with a golden eagle.
Because you do have vultures as well, which have a pretty bad reputation, but they are incredible creatures, aren't they?
They are, and to be honest, of all the different birds of prey at the centre, we've got 25, 30 birds, somewhere around there. The vultures are the super intelligent ones. Really intelligent, and a personality that's nothing like, I don't know, Disney portrays. We get Bambi, that lovely deer on Disney. The vultures get a bad rap everywhere, and they're just fantastic animals to work with. Beautiful as well.
Lovely. Right, well, let's establish a couple of things as you are our Dave number 8. So first off, your favourite Dave?
My favourite Dave, it can only be David Attenborough. I don't know if you've had that before, but I can't say anything else. I've had a lifetime of loving the natural world.
Yeah, we would expect that from you. And he is a wonderful Dave.
Amazing, and
okay.
All my life.
Favourite film or TV programme with a Dave in?
Again, apologies if you've had this before, but I've got to go with this because it's very seasonal. It's got to be, not because it's the Dave really, but Dave coaches out of Gavin and Stacey.
Oh, we haven't
had that.
We've got Gavin and Stacey coming back for the last time. We've got to tenuously link Dave into there, haven't we?
Hola, Nessa.
Okay, I like that. All right, and then you've got to play a game of Guess the Dave, so here we go.
The whole cast just really surprised and also overjoyed that the show is still finding an audience and younger generations are finding something fun about it.
Wow, I actually know who that is.
Oh, come on then.
This was just going to be a flat no. It's Dave out of, Friends. Dave Schwimmer.
Yes,
David Schwimmer. Well done.
Was close. Yeah, blimey. I can't believe it. I just thought that was just going to be a waste of the next 3 minutes.
I often feel that way about Annabelle's programme.
Very good. Right, Dave, are you available to come to Long Buckby a week today?
Yes, I've been there before to the library with various animals for kids, so I'll meet you there. I know where it is.
What animals have you taken to Long Buckby Library before?
We've had a couple of times where they've had things in the summer holidays and things where they wanted owls and creepy crawlies and snakes and weird and wonderful animals for the kids to meet up close. So, yeah, that was a good time. Well, maybe I'll bring something.
Oh,
amazing.
You like snakes?
I mean, I don't mind...
Snakes in a Library is like the more sedate sequel, isn't it?
Yes. I don't mind snake. I'd prefer a snake to a spider.
I mean, there's going to be quite a few people there whose phobias we haven't checked.
No, but
we'll send them out.
Have you got any animals that are called Dave?
No, a friend of mine's got a lad that's, I guess, like me 40 years ago, I know. He's got a toad called Dave.
That's a great
Quite a
name
resemblance.
for a toad.
Toad called Dave.
Yeah,
Come on.
it's a common name now. I go to schools every day and there's a lot of goldfish and guinea pigs and weird and wonderful animals called Dave.
Yeah. Okay, well, which is the most user-friendly animal that you could bring along to...
It's not a laptop.
Yeah, snake.
that you could
Very
bring?
tactile. Very tactile.
A snake, do you think? What about an owl? I love an owl.
No, come on. You've had an owl before.
Vulture.
A vulture in Long Buckby Library. Oh, this is going to be fun. Right, well, we'll leave it to you, Dave.
The vulture's all right, but if you've got old people and they start nodding off, it could cause a problem, couldn't it? You never know.
What, we'd fly away with them or something?
You might think they're dead, mightn't it?
Oh, Dave, you're hilarious. This is going to be great.
Excellent.
Right, Dave, number 8. Our bird handler from Holdenby. Dave, we shall see you next week.
I'm going to go back to my very rare lion now. Thanks a lot. See you soon.
Okay, off you go. There we go. So that's 8 down, 4 to go.
So we've got 2/3.
We have.
Well, remember the ghost earlier in the vlog in the reptile room? Yeah, it was an escapee. This little guy had got out, slight fault in the housing. He got out, he spent a week out wrecking the reptile room, knocking things off shelves like a poltergeist was in here. But he turned up, and now he's back. Cheeky thing.
So I'm here with Dan Exotic's dad.
No, uncle. Hey, how are you, Daniel?
All right, Daniel, we've just been singing on the radio. It didn't go well.
No.
Snake keeping is more fun.
Yeah, I'd sooner sing in public.
12 Daves of Christmas. We weren't sure how the gaggle was going to look come the 20th, and I'm still not sure. But I am surrounded by, well, what is the group name for a bunch of Daves? I'm not sure. We won't go there. But let us introduce ourselves. Let's find out who they all are.
Morning all, Dave here, number 8. Dave with the snakes and the birds of prey, Dave.
And you didn't bring any?
I've got one in the van.
Oh, what have you got?
A lovely blue snake. Bring it in later. And I'm number 8, yeah.
Dave, number 8, okay. How did the practice session go?
Terrible. Not very good at all. I can't turn my voice down, as you probably realise, and we keep going into Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Okay, and then we have a Dave who's got a snake in his van.
I was going to say I'm married to Dave, but yeah, it is Dave, and I've got a snake in the van, yeah.
Yes, and what's the snake called?
It's not got a name, but it's blue beauty snake. It's beautiful and it's blue.
Okay. And we should say that you deal with odd animals, don't you?
I do. I deal with odd animals and children. Don't do that job. They say don't do it. Don't do it. Never work with animals and kids. Yeah.
Lovely. Have you ever sung in a library on a Friday morning?
I've got 3 phobias in my life: horses, singing, and dancing. Knows your answer.
Perfect. Well, that's great. Right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, and I'm confident that it'll be the last time ever, a performance for BBC Radio Northampton that you have never heard before. This is the 12 Daves of Christmas.
Some tea, invited here by Annabelle. We 12 days do wish you well. Very good.
That's it, just roll it out. You've got to press it down hard though, babe. Do you want Grandma to do a little go? Then we can cut some out. I think you have to just press it down hard. Have you done it? I think you have. That's it. There you go. Oh, okay, it's broken. Don't worry, we'll try again. 1 minute. That's it. That's a very nice grating. You're keeping your fingers away nice, aren't you? Can you say ginger? Good girl. It smells lovely, doesn't it? We're getting there with the cookies. That's it, a bit more. Let's see what your recipe says. Ginger, fresh, just says fresh grated ginger. We don't need too much then, because it's quite nice, isn't it?
Is that your name, Lily? Now I know it's not Christmas yet, really, is it? So you shouldn't really have a present. But there you go. That's for you. What do you say? You're very welcome. Please. Give cuddles for Christmas. Good girl. Say thank you, Father Christmas. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Is the teddy going to sleep in the bed with you? Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, you lucky girl, Lily.
Lil.